What's going on, people? Imps Ting podcast show with me, Cornell B, back again. And today, Cornell B, is doing a match preview of Lincoln City versus Portsmouth. Before I get into the video, I'd like to say thank you very much to the 443 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. It absolutely means a lot. Thank you so much for subscribing. Keep on leaving comments, keep on leaving likes, and also keep on smashing the subscribe button. It absolutely means well. So thank you very much. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Back again. So us Lincoln City this Saturday will be playing against Portsmouth after coming out of a 2-0 defeat to Derby County in the Papa John's Trophy / the EFL Trophy. Cornell B obviously wasn't bothered about the result because basically we had an inexperienced lineup and they had an experienced lineup as well. And obviously this is the reason why they are favourite to win League One and to possibly do great things with their team. Despite, obviously last week they came out, lost their game, obviously. Cornell B in the end would say that this is going to be one of the biggest games in League One. And I definitely would say that us Lincoln City are definitely going to be favourites going into this game. And I understand, yes, obviously we've got problems with the striking options, and I feel like obviously Mark Kennedy's going to obviously not go into the free transfer market and get a striker to really boost the odds, and obviously be brave and wait around for Jack Vale, who is obviously coming back next Monday in training. And I think Kennedy will build up his minutes and get him up to speed, and definitely we'll see that deadly striker in Jack Vale, of course. But this game, this Saturday, is a massive game, and I can see us bouncing back in this game. And I can see, obviously, Mark Kennedy has stated he wants to be creative for this game. And there's a possibility we could see Danny Mandroyu playing up front. How wicked is that? I mean, no disrespect towards Rico. Rico Hackett has been quality playing up front, and then there's been times where he's obviously hasn't been at his game. But I've said it from time that Rico Hackett is going to be one talented, gifted player who is going to really stand out this season. Best winger in the league, in my opinion, and with all due respects, the performances that Rico Hackett's been putting in for us, Lincoln City, has been phenomenal. It's been wicked to watch and wicked to see. And his runs, his deadly runs, are just fantastic. And you see, the thing is, if he's going to go attacking, that's the big question. Are we going to see Mark Kennedy go attacking this Saturday? I believe he will, because if Mandroy is playing up front, then he's going to probably rotate it and say, okay, this is Portsmouth, we have to put out our best 11. And I think if the lineup is to be attacking, it has to be Jensen in goal, back five of Sorensen, O'Connor, Jackson when he's back, Mitchell, Rowan and Burrows. Definitely Jack Burrows on the left. The two Ethans in midfield, Adelican, Hackett and Mandroyu. I mean, Bishop for me, I know he came on against Derby. He's got to do a bit more, because I want to see Teddy Bishop getting more game time, and him having his talent wasted on the bench, I think is probably not the best thing. But when you've got competition, it is very, very difficult, and it is very, very hard when you've got like Smith in there. You've got Ethan Hamilton who's pushing you out. It is very, very difficult, and he's got to work hard, and he's got to really, really impress Mark Kennedy and say, well, I want the game time. I want to be playing games, because I can see that Teddy Bishop wants to be playing games this season. He wants to be in that starting 11. He wants to be in Kennedy's plans. For him to do that, he's got to work hard. And I know that Teddy Bishop can work hard and he can get it done. And I believe that he will achieve that goal this season and really prove his impact and his point to us as the Imps fans, and not only just that, to Mark Kennedy, the main guy. Big up Teddy Bishop, by the way. But that's my lineup for Lincoln City Football Club. I think that's the lineup that Mark Kennedy should go for, because the most important thing is that they are unbeaten, which is understandable. They've got a top goal scorer like Colby Bishop, who is dominating and making things happen. And that's the thing about when you've got a very good striker. More squad depth than probably we have. They've made the most transfers this summer. We've only made 10, which is understandably well. Our situation is having House out for 3 to 5 months and Walker out to 8 weeks. Obviously, I was expecting, Walker to probably play, but it's difficult when you've got to rotate the team and you've got to play other players who's never played up front before. Mandroyu's played up front before, so he knows what it's about. Although his main position is playing on the left and playing on the right. But I've said from time that us, Lincoln City right now, can basically just keep our heads held high and go into this game with no fear. Because we don't need to fear Portsmouth. We know what Portsmouth can do. But really, realistically, us Lincoln City are going to go into this game and we're going to beat Portsmouth on Saturday. We're going to take the game to Portsmouth. We're going to hurt them on the counter-attack and get that first goal. And one thing I'd like to see the players, the Imps players, really improve on come Saturday, I want to see Lincoln City have a better first half. Because when we played against Carlisle United, that first half we played was nowhere good enough. And I want to see the players really, really giving their all in that first half. I know set pieces is not our fantastic game, but I know Mark Kennedy and the gang and the players are really improving on that. And I can see them doing that. And I feel that team lineup that I just mentioned, I think is the best lineup, the best attacking lineup that us Lincoln City can go for. And I can see Mark Kennedy going for that lineup come Saturday. And this is a game where we always raise the game against bigger sides. Like the first game of the season, we lost because we didn't have enough squad depth. But as I've said from time, we need to be patient and go with the flow. But this Saturday, us Lincoln City have the opportunity to bounce back this Saturday. And we will bounce back against Portsmouth. We will beat Portsmouth and we will get the 3 points at Fratton Park. It's not just about, the Regan Pauls and the Anthony Scullys of what reception they're going to get from us Imps fans. Obviously some will clap them off, some will boo them. Look, last season, Regan Paul was our best player, and he was. Anthony Scully has been off it. And we haven't seen them deadly performances like he was at Lincoln City. And you know what injuries can do to you. But this Saturday, we have a chance. We have that chance to beat Portsmouth. I want to see the players making 100% effort, playing for the shirt on Saturday, exciting and getting the Imps fans off their seats on Saturday. I want to see that fired up, hyped up Lincoln City on Saturday. I want to see that vengeful, not too venged, but I want to see that vengeful Lincoln City. I want to see that tacking momentum being put onto Portsmouth, making them think that us Lincoln City is going to be one step ahead. I want to see the defence making Colby Bishop quiet because he's been on form. And that's the reason why he is top scorer. That is the reason why he's Portsmouth's top scorer and scoring goals. And I know O'Connor and Jackson and Mitchell can really make his life misery. And putting bodies on the line. Putting everything on the line. I want to see Jensen doing crucial saves. Making crucial saves at the last moment. And making wicked things happen when Lincoln City's on the counter-attack. And when they're coming at us, because they're going to come at us and they're going to try and hurt us on the break. So the players have to give everything and put everything on the line. And it brings back even memories of when we played Ipswich away. Because we drew that game and then we scored. And then we happened to hold on despite that they had more possession than we did. I want to see Lincoln City do that. I want to see Lincoln do the same thing like we did last season when we played against Ipswich. When we won 1-0 at their ground. I want to see them make them work. Make that Portsmouth defence work harder. Working as a team. Playing as a team. Not losing the ball. Not making silly mistakes. Of course, every professional player is going to make a mistake. Of course they are. But this game, we can't afford to switch off. The players can't afford to switch off. They have to take it. Take that opportunity. Take that chance. And the thought of seeing Danny Mandroyu up front is wicked. If a Delican is on the right, Hackett on the right, we're winning this game without fail. I believe it so much. And I know you guys too. I know some will say, oh, well, it's going to be 2-1 to Portsmouth. Yeah, I don't think it will be. It's going to be a close game. I can see it being 2-0, 2-1 to us. The other way round. Us 2, them 1. Because I know they're gonna probably go and score. But if we can avoid that, if the players can avoid that, we'll be fine. That's the most important thing. Is the players giving everything. And I want us to get that 3 points on Saturday. I don't want us to keep on, if we got a draw, we got a draw. But I want us to go on and win the game. And take the game to Portsmouth. Because that is our chance. That is the players' chance to really prove something and say, listen, Mark Kennedy, I'm here. This is what I can do for you. This is what I can earn my shot of playing in the Imps first team. I want to see the players do that on Saturday. I want to see Mandroyu be that deadly, vengeful Mandroyu going forward. Just like he was when he was playing in the League of Ireland for Shamrock Rovers. I want to see Danny Mandroyu do that. I want to see a Delican making runs in the box, putting crosses into the box, making things happen. Same thing for Rico. And Rico don't need to prove nothing to Portsmouth, man. You don't need to prove nothing. Just play his game. But Saturday, I want to see that fired up Rico. I want to see Rico hurting defences and making Portsmouth suffer. So bad. And really proving once and for all that he has found a home to be settled at. But Saturday, against Portsmouth, we are going to beat Portsmouth and we are going to get that 3 points on Saturday. And we will stop at nothing until we are successful on Saturday. Smash a like on my YouTube video. Thank you for watching the Imps Ting podcast show. Up the Imps. Back again. See you Saturday.